People, thank you for joining me. Welcome back, or if you're new, welcome. Quite an exciting day today. I am heading back down to rugged roads on the south coast with the Kove 450 in tow. They are kindly going to fit some performance parts to the bike tomorrow. Obviously the DCAT is on there and a DCAT ECU. It's a HP Corsa DCAT pipe. Tomorrow they are going to fit a Rapid Bike piggyback ECU system. They're also going to fit, or I say they, probably me with them, going to fit a new performance airbox. So we're going to remove the standard airbox and fit like a nice mushroom style foam filter and airbox. I'm also going to get a new nav tower on the front so I can easily mount a tablet for rally moto roadbook events and other rallies, and also I can swap that out for the carp you ride quite easily for my own sort of routes that I plot. So that's all going on tomorrow. I'm then going to take the bike out for a bit of a shakedown in Wales on Saturday. I had a steroid injection in my hand yesterday, so hopefully now I can actually hold on to the handlebars because it was getting rather difficult. Can't thank Rugged Roads enough. Really looking forward to seeing the guys down there and getting stuck in the workshop tomorrow. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, enjoy. Well, as promised, we're down at Rugged Roads today, ready to get some upgraded performance and ergonomic parts fitted to the Kove 450. Let's take you inside, show you about.
Oh no, I forgot all day on that.
Okay, about to take the tanks off. Got the little extensions on the Outback Mototech sump guard off so the tanks can lift out, we hope. So we've now got the tanks kind of off. Nice neat little trick to just hang them whilst you work. The original airbox is now off, and this is what we're going to be swapping out. The original on the left, upgrade on the right. We're about to get into the fun stuff here. About to start plugging the Rapid Bike in.
So there's the actual module itself.
Yeah.
And here is said loop.
Said wiring harness.
And important.
Oh, all important stickers, mate. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the new air filter box is on. The Rapid Bike ECU is plugged in. Obviously we're not tidy yet, but we're going to just see if she runs. All right, a moment of truth, eh? So bike runs perfectly so far. Airbox is on, Rapid Bike EVO is installed, and obviously now we just need to do, if I zoom out for you, we just need to do some tidying up as expected. But yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, a bite to eat, tidy up, and get the nav tower on. quite a nice little additional part that Rugged Roads actually 3D print themselves. Brackets to move the indicators. These sort of patterns, if you like, for the 3D printing are readily available, but it's nice that Rugged Roads are printing themselves, just a little bit of added value. So yeah, if you're buying a Kove 450 from these guys, you can get these little bits printed up. So we're getting somewhere handy now. Airbox is all on, tower is loosely mounted up. Just about to fit the tablet on top, so we know that's in the right position. Bit of tidying, there's still a few bits that we need to put on. Handguards, frame guards, and then yeah, generally tidy her up back together. We now have a new anti-siphon valve in here. Not that there's necessarily an issue with the standard one, but this one's just slightly more reliable, rated to a higher pressure. And then we also have a new, come on focus, we have a new fuel tap in here, which means I can now turn the rear fuel tank off, which just for peace of mind means I can fill the rear tank up with a set amount of fuel and then turn the tap, and then I know what's in the rear tank. Well, ladies and gentlemen, end of the day, we've had a solid, basically, best part of 7 hours in the workshop. And this legend over here doesn't want to be on camera, but he's given up a day and supplied a load of parts to fit to this bike. I'm so grateful to these guys. So we have done a lot of bits today, haven't we? What have we done?
We've assembled the tower on, moved the instruments, we've added the carpet ride tablet as well.
Yeah.
Moved the light control, we put
the airbox on.
Yeah, so we swapped over the airbox,
yeah.
gone back to the full race airbox with a big foam filter, we put frame guards on.
Yeah.
We've put a fuel tap in so you can turn the rear tank.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We've upgraded the anti-siphon valve as well, so nothing from the front tanks will go into the rear tanks. We've also fitted a Rapid Bike EVO 2.
Yeah.
In conjunction with what Adam had already was an upgraded ECU in line with the upgraded airbox that we put as well.
Yeah.
And straight out the box, it seemed to
enter the fuel. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Actually, I say surprisingly so. I mean, it did what we expected it to do, but you're just never too sure until
and that will only get better as well.
Yeah. So we're basically ready to do some rallying, and these bits on the bike just make it more enjoyable. And not that there's a lack of reliability, but it's fail safe, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know, it just means that the things that could potentially go wrong hopefully don't.
It's made what's good a little bit better.
Yeah, a little bit better, yeah. And actually, I'm just going to turn this around and show you this nav tower. We've also changed the handguards to something that kind of matches the bike, and these guys are Acerbis dealers, so the Acerbis handguards on. And then this, I'll try and get focused on this for you, is this new very sexy nav tower. So currently I'm going to have a tablet on the top for roadbook rallies. It's all adjustable, aluminium, lightweight, solid. It also moves the dash down. Try and get up here to show you. Moves the dash down so that you've got plenty of room for the tablet at the top. So yeah, really nice USB in here. And yeah, relocated these indicators. Let's try and get up there for you.
Makes the front panel very quick.
Yeah, you can release the front panel real easy now because the indicators aren't going through it. So right, well, I'm going to pack up and yeah, you can join me riding tomorrow. I'm going to try all this stuff out. Big shout out to this gentleman here. Thanks ever so much, Jonathan.
Good fun for the day.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gents, finally out for a ride on the bike with our upgrades. Airbox, Rapid Bike EVO 2 installed. I think you'll all agree that the tower looks bloody awesome. Looking forward to getting off-road with that. So far, difference in terms of torque and mid-range with that airbox and the Rapid Bike is quite considerable. Sounds much different as well. Lots more induction noise, which I know some of you I've heard on forums they're not a fan of, but I think we should all remind ourselves at the end of the day, this is basically a race bike, and although me included, we are using them as a lightweight adventure bike, it's probably not what it's designed for ultimately. You can hear it if I... Quite a lot more induction noise. I like it, sounds aggressive. So yeah, we're just pootling out this afternoon for a kind of a cup of tea run, just to bed the bike in, and then I'll try and get out off-road on it in the next day or two to really put it through its paces. But so far so good. Sounds great, nav tower looks great. Takes roughly, I think, about 50 to 60 miles for that Rapid bike to calibrate itself, taking feedback and data from different parameters that it's connected to, crank position, lambda, injector. So yeah, I think basically it should only get better and better as I ride it. I shall report back. Now though, T-run. Well, ladies and gents, I can honestly say that those few upgrades to this bike have transformed it. It's unreal. Got that Rapid Bike EVO working really well now. I did change the modes a couple of times because it comes with 3 different modes: Eco, Touring, Sport. It's currently in Touring, which seems to give the best balance between performance and sort of throttle response, economy, smoothness. There's definitely more punch and torque now in the mid-range, and it really howls up to the red line. Really impressed. Nav tower's banging, all the little tweaks, absolutely. If I didn't love this bike before, now I am absolutely in love with it. Just a phenomenal bit of kit. Big shout out to the guys at Rugged Roads for sorting out these bits and pieces. Got some great content coming with them next year, a bit more racing. Go and check them out. They've got a big website with lots and lots of parts for sale, clothing, kit, obviously Kove bikes of all sorts. They stock the whole range, or get access to the whole range, and they have demo bikes of various models. Big shout to them, and of course a big shout out to Kove for continuing to support me with this Kove 450. And next video dropping after this one will be the route that I'm currently on, which is another 48-hour mission around Wales with the lads. Yeah, lots of carnage to come on that. It's already been fairly eventful, which unfortunately I have to wait to the next video to find out what occurred. Thanks ever so much as always for being here, really appreciate it. I'm really loving it. Loads more to come in 2026, and happy Christmas to all of you. Peace out.